Hi everyone, so sorry we've not been vlogging recently. We've just been mega busy at the Chateau, which is good news. We're doing lots of weddings and lots of extra services like barbecue, as per the last vlog, and also just general kind of Chateau stuff. Thankfully my parents have managed to get out here now, so the kids are having a good time with my parents. And yeah, I've had a chance to come back to Villeneuve. I just wanted to thank everybody for their concern regarding the fires in Gironde. They started very close and we were a little concerned at first. To be honest, one day I picked Emma up from creche and it was the first day of the fires, and from the direction I was coming from, I could see massive plumes of smoke in the direction. Every time I kind of went towards the direction of the Chateau on the sat-nav, there was plumes of smoke. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? But as we got close to the Chateau, I was obviously aware that it wasn't the Chateau. And then I thought, what is going on here? These are massive plumes of smoke. And unfortunately for the people about 15 kilometers away, it was the trees going up in flames. I mean, unfortunately, some people have lost a lot of money and a lot of their kind of business, which was cultivating trees to be cut down for wood, for using in building. Thankfully, I don't think there was anybody that was actually killed, so that's great. Unfortunately, it was 10,000 hectares, about 26,000 acres, something like that. Yeah, and out of respect of those people and the pompiers doing their work, I decided not to do any vlogging about those whatsoever. The day that it happened, like I say, I knew that something big had happened, and very quickly we found out that it was fires, forest fires. But yeah, I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want to get in the way, to kind of almost profit from somebody else's misery. So anyway, thanks for everyone's concern on that, and let's get on with showing you where we're up to in Villeneuve. And also, after that, a little treat for the people that like flowers. Anna's going to show you some flowers she did for a wedding. So I was sat in the hallway. I'm just going to whip through the kitchen now. I am still waiting on that drawer from IKEA. It was due to come in a while ago, and I think they've just forgotten about me, so I'm going to have to go back. But let's go through. And all those people that were wondering what I was going on about when it came to this side of the build will now understand everything. So here is what the French call the buanderie, which is like a little piece of room off the kitchen where we do the washing of the clothes and things like that. Basically, it's a place where you don't really want many people to see. It's kind of messy room, I suppose, as such. But let's go through into the other side. So as you can see, the garage is still full of tools, but you'll be able to come in through the garage here into the kind of messy room next to the kitchen and through into the kitchen there. But let's go through and see what we've been up to. So we've got this door. Again, this is the guardian's apartment, so this door can be locked off from the rest of the building. You can see I'm having a little look at the shower that's going in here, but this is a bedroom. I was a little worried about the brightness of this room. Now I've put the wall up, we know how bright it's going to be, but with these two V-Lux, it's really nice and bright in here. So yeah, both bedrooms and the living room are going to have aircon, so you'll see those pipes sticking out through the wall as we go through. Here's one of the aircon pipes. Let's go through this bedroom into the main living area, where you can see spots have been going in. You can just about spot the other aircon pipe just up there. I've still not finished my electrics off, but that I'm not going to do on camera. Again, this room is nice and bright with the V-Lux and the three windows and a French window. You can see the two windows behind me, French window and window. But let's see the other side of the room, because there's all interesting stuff's happening. So this here, where you've got the little kind of bars in the middle, that's going to be glass, and this is going to be a sliding door into the wall. It's looking a bit dark in there at the moment, and people are going to say, oh, what a gloomy bedroom, but I've blocked off the window. So it's just to stop people looking in and seeing the tools. I don't want anybody thinking they could get some tools cheap. So yeah, that's the bedroom. You can see it's a fairly decent size room. And there's the aircon just in the corner up there. I'm putting spots everywhere in this area just to give it a bit more height in all the rooms. And then this is where the really technical stuff is happening. So behind me is the bathroom. You can see the toilet that's going to be hidden behind a wall. It's really compact in there, but it's functional, and for a guardian's apartment or friend's apartment coming to stay, it'll be absolutely fine. Up there is the double flux aeration system, and I'll show you where some of those pipes come out. But yeah, that was a bit of a hard one to install, so we had to put two more pots on the roof itself, one for extraction and one for inlet of air, and then a few pipes here and there. So here in the main room near the electric board, not for any particular reason, just because it's nice distance away from the extractor pipe, we have the inlet pipe. So that's kind of the fresh air coming back in. Over here, yes, it was here, I've not put it in yet, I have the extractor pipe, and then in this bedroom here we have the little inlet pipe there. There's another extractor pipe in the bathroom, and another kind of fresh air coming into the bedroom. I can't remember where I put that one now, it's a while ago. It's a good job I'm doing this tour for you, because I've just realised I've not put a hole in for one of the inlet pipes, so the fresh air coming into the bedroom. Gonna have to put that up. I'll probably put it somewhere not too close to the aircon, so possibly up here. So yeah, it is going to be a little bit compact in here, like I said. Got a hot water tank in the corner there, toilet there, shower and wash basin, and then on this wall, not that there's really much room, we've got a towel heater. And then this door for this bathroom is actually going to be another black door as per the windows and doors in the bedroom, and it's going to be a sliding door across the front there, just across there. So there you go, you're all up to date with where we're up to at Villeneuve, and now Anna's going to show you what she does with the flowers for some of the weddings. So again, thanks for your concern regarding the fires, and we're sorry it's been a little bit of time coming, but we'll try and get some more vlogs out as and when we can. We do read all your messages in the comments, so if you do want to ask us anything, just pop a question in the comments and we'll get back to you.
A special delivery, the flowers for the next wedding. What is that, Charles?
A diamond sword and a diamond pickaxe.
And what is today? The last day of
School.
We have little Emma here. What are you doing, Boo Boo? You're being a cheeky girl.
Cheeky chicken.
Oh, see you in a bit, Boo Boo. No kiss for mommy. It's the day before the wedding, And you all know what time it is. It's getting the flowers ready. Yesterday it was literally 5 hours of just clean. I call it cleaning flowers because what I have to do for every flowers is like cut the ends, put them in fresh water because they arrived in boxes. But that's fine, it's just a safe space, and it means less money for like to be sent over or to be carried, so it's no problem for me. But it does mean like spending a whole afternoon just like cutting. So I think just cutting like the end of the stems, so there's no problems and they can look fresher for longer. So now I'm gonna start prepping all these flowers. I'll put a little time lapse, otherwise this could be pretty long, and then after I'll do the bridal bouquet. This one is going to be not tricky, but interesting because I'm using dahlias, which I love. The only thing with dahlias, they can droop very fast. And I'm also using ranunculus, white ones, they're beautiful. But the same issue, it's like they have to be supported by another flower, otherwise they will also droop. And the bouquet needs to be airy, flowing, so slightly different. So I'm going to try and do two different things. So one is going to be a technique with some wiring, chicken wire. And the other one, I'm going to try and do it as I would usually do it with lots of different flowers. So I'll probably try both. And I don't know whether I'll show both to the bride. I'll definitely try both and see which one I prefer. And based on which one I prefer, I will show it to her and hopefully she'll like it. And then I'll let you know which one she chooses. So the famous ranunculus for the bouquet I'm making, I think they could be perfect. So I'm gonna tidy them up, sorry. And then I'm gonna continue here because it's like a full, there's so many flowers here, I'm gonna show you straight away. So obviously we have the little creamy twister, they're called, the pink ones. We have the light pink lisianthus at the top. We have the thistle. We have limonium, pink lisianthus, peach roses, baby's breath. We have, I don't even remember what they're called these anymore. We have some, obviously, I think they're some kind of like, I don't know if it's called asparagus plumosa, but I love it. And then we're not finished, eucalyptus, another variety of roses, some more roses. And then obviously, like this is the light pink rose here. So we have the dahlias. Sadly, two are dead, but it's okay, they still look good. And then it's going to be a really nice bouquet, so I can't wait to start making one. So yeah, this is the other flower selection, and obviously some pistachio there. So it's a quite big selection for the flowers, but I think it's going to be nice to have lots of mixed flowers there. Obviously, I don't know if it's number 1 or number 2 flower, but definitely top 3, white hydrangeas. Then I have some white Duchesse de Nemours peonies and pink Sarah Bernard peonies because I just love them. So I'm going to have my top 3 favorite flowers, and then the rest I'm just going to go along. So first I'm going to try my own take on the bouquet. Then after I will try with the wiring to see whether that's a better technique, and then you can guys let me know what you think, which one do you prefer, because I'll definitely do both. I don't know about you, but I even love the packaging. I mean the fact that it's in paper, it's so more eco-friendly. And look at them, I mean they are just beautiful. I know that the smell of hydrangea isn't like as nice as like some of the scented roses, but I just love it. First I need to choose which head is gonna be the right one, but because of the size I might even end up using, I think it's gonna be this one I'm gonna start with. Obviously taking the leaves off because we don't need them. Okay, I think gonna be our start. And on to the time lapse, guys. I know I said time lapse, but before that I wanted to show you something. So I absolutely love dahlias. These are fresh. I only got them yesterday. They were cut 2 days ago. Look at this. So that's why they're very temperamental. They don't like this is now just gonna go for petals, which is a shame. But yeah, that's why I don't like, I only, like if I have to work with dahlias, I try and order a lot more than what I need, because from that big dahlia that the head was like this, we ended up with a tiny little thing, and it's a shame. So it's gonna be, let's hope like this one. Okay, this one is holding, but still, it's like there's a, well, I spoke too soon. Yeah, they are very, very fragile, which is a shame. Okay, so we could be here a while. Okay, I think now we're safe, but still, it's like half the size of what it should have been, which is really upsetting. Hopefully the other colors of dahlias won't let me down. But yeah, so far the light pink ones, not great. And it's no one's fault, it's just how it is. And it's not something I didn't know, definitely knew about it. It's just like when like our couples want something, I try and do it, even though I know like it's not what I would advise. But because it was in the Bouquet inspo that the bride sent to me, I always try and do it as close as possible to what they want, but always like do a little twist so it's their unique bouquet, so no one else has had it before. Yeah, I think all of these ones, I think some maybe last better, but all of these ones, like this one, even the head came off. But I can always like put it around, like it's not going to be completely wasted, that one. Hopefully this one will be good. I suppose too soon again. That's sad. If you can be sad about a flower, that is like the saddest moment, like beheading them. This is the other dahlias variety. Hopefully this one will be nice and strong. I'm saying hopefully because you never know now. You know what? That's it. Less talking now. As long as I can find my hydrangea head there. Okay. Away we go. So this is take one on the bouquet. I hope that she will like it. I hope that our bride will like it. And then after, it's very, very like different, airy. I like all the different colors and textures. So I really hope the bride will like it. And what I'll do is now I will try the other technique just to see if it's better. I might add a bit more greenery, but I'm hesitating because I don't want it to be overpowered by greenery, because I think there's enough greenery there with the green thistle, with the eucalyptus. I've left some of the leaves of the roses, and then just like even like the lisianthus, there's like a few little bits with green, so it's not too, I mean, it's not too bad, but I think it's, I think I really, really like this bouquet. And it's nice to do something different from time to time. Even for me, it's a bit more challenging, but I love a challenge. So I hope you all like it. So this is take one, and now I'm going to show you take two, and then you can decide which one you prefer, and let me know in the comments. I spoke too soon, guys. I forgot to add the white astil, so that's going to go in. Just a couple of them. I think it's a nice little touch that it's a huge, I mean, I am struggling to hold it together, I'm not gonna hide it. Like my hands, it's like I have like a cramp pretty much. But yeah, I think yeah, this is it now. I'm not changing it anymore. Let me just go a bit further. Yeah, it's big enough, and I think we're good there. Okay, new technique. Only for this one, I will use slightly different style and same flowers, but mainly slightly different greenery, and hopefully it's gonna look very nice. I mean, I'm saying hopefully because I haven't done one like this before. Maybe this needs to be at the top and this at the end, so we'll see as we go along, because I'm trying it out. I think the only way you learn is only by trying anyway. So okay, first one in like this. It might end up being a massive bouquet, which I don't know whether she will want, but I'd like to try all options, and I want to make sure that it is as the bride wants instead of like what I think is best. So yeah, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna go like this, and hopefully it's gonna look amazing. I'm saying hopefully because who knows, I might have it wrong as well. But the most interesting part will be like what you guys also prefer, because it's not because I prefer something that means that, okay, this one's going like this, that's fine. I think we have our little initial shape now, and then these are going to go together. Yeah, it's going to be, but it's going to end up being slightly big. I will put in the middle a hydrangea. I'll do everything almost the same. Only difference will be, sorry guys, just cutting one hydrangea, bear with me. Only difference will be like the greenery pretty much, and then the shape will be slightly different. But I think, yeah, the best judgment will be which one, yeah, she will like best. And I don't think, I can't do this as well for the bridesmaids because this would take way too long. And this, example this, I have to just like, instead of putting it in, I'm gonna have to attach it on the side for many reasons. But number one, this won't fit through the little wire there. It's way too big. And I don't want to, I can try again. No, yes, it doesn't go through. So I think it's gonna be like this. I think if I did like this, and this way it's a nice little, it's gonna be big though. Well, it's a trial, and it's best to try and to get it wrong than to not try at all and just give one option. So more options are better than no options, actually. I think that's the best way to say it. So on to the time lapse we go. This is the end result. I think it's even bigger. I don't know which one I personally prefer. This was really hard to make though, that I know. Like the other one took me from start to finish like 40 minutes. This one, an hour, and even so I still need to try and hide the little bits here so it looks all good. It's nice. So this is the back part, this is the front part, but I think it's huge. And I'll show you both. Obviously this is the one with the wire, and this is the one that, the handmade one. We can say handmade. I think they're both as big, similar color. I think easiness wise to make this one. I mean, not easiness to make, sorry, this one. And I think I do prefer this one. But let's see which one you guys prefer. I think it's not too different. And just let me know. So the one without the wire or the one with the wire. So with how hard that was to make, I think for the bridesmaids I'm definitely gonna do like my way, the easy method, because otherwise I'd be like, I won't have finished at midnight. So it's like the easy way it is, only because of time. But I think, who knows, the bride might actually prefer my easy system than the really complicated one with a wire. So let's see. I just thought I'd give you a quick update, guys. The bride preferred the one that without the super special mechanism. So she just loved this one, which is fantastic, because the other one was a little bit big, but it's okay. I loved it anyway. I will use it somewhere else, but at least it's good to know that this was the perfect one. So I've done 2 bridesmaids so far, and I think this is gonna be the way for the bridesmaids, because it's like smaller, slightly smaller version, still smaller because the bridal one is massive, but I think I love the colors and how it's like all nice and airy. Hope you'll like it. Tu fais câlin, miaou?